Hey, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful souls. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video, but I am here and better than ever. Just been learning a lot and taking everything in, and I am here ready to share with y'all what I've been learning. So I hope you're ready to hear. First off, I want to start this with giving my mom a big shout out. You know, Mother's Day's coming up Sunday, and my mom, she is such a wonderful person. And I'm not just saying that because I'm her daughter. I don't even tell her that I have a YouTube page yet. But she'll know when she's ready for it. But she is an amazing woman. She actually took custody of two other children that weren't even hers. They were my dad's sister's kids, and my mother already has three kids of her own, me and my two brothers, and then she took custody of my cousin Melissa and Jessica. And she isn't even blood related to them, but she knew that they were going to be taken to foster care and possibly be separated. So she did not want that to happen. And she took custody of them and raised them as her own, even though they weren't hers, and then that made her raise five kids. So that, you have to have a huge heart for that alone. And she's also done so many other amazing things in my life, and she's always been there for me no matter what I've been through. So I just want to give a big shout out to her. Thank you, Mom. I love you, and I can't wait for you to see these videos. And speaking of my cousins, my cousin Melissa, she is actually such a beautiful, beautiful soul, and she had her spiritual awakening a lot earlier than most of us did, which was like probably a few years back. She moved to Detroit from Cincinnati, Ohio, and moved to Detroit, Michigan. And she did a lot of psychedelics out there, but it did cause her to have spiritual awakening. And we all called her crazy and said that she was living in La La Land and needed to come back to reality. And now, when I had my spiritual awakening, I called her right away and said, I am so sorry for calling you crazy. I see the connection now. I know what's going on, and you aren't crazy. And why wouldn't we all want to live in La La Land? But anyways, the reason I'm bringing her up is because her creativity has really like came out. Like her creative side is flourishing, and she started painting recently, and I keep seeing synchronicities with this, guys. It was so weird. She made me this painting, which is this. I hope you can see that, and it says "Be the Change." And I really thought that was amazing. And then a couple days after that, I saw a car with a bumper sticker in front of me that said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Well, come to find out, that is a quote from Gandhi, I believe. And that's what we need to do, y'all. If every one of us were the change that we want to be in the world, we would live in a much better world. And we will live in a much better world because everybody is ascending. I'm just so excited to see what's to come. All right, but anyways, back to it, guys. So be the change we need. And then I keep seeing videos about taking action. So like, just stop sitting back. I mean, I'm not financially. I mean, I don't have abundance in financial area, I guess you could say. I'm just a server's assistant, downtown Cincinnati, and I make minimum wage. But when I see somebody down there, which is a lot in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio, there's a lot of homeless people and a lot of people that are hungry. So every time I do see one or somebody, I will offer them a cigarette or any money that I could give them, $1 or $2 if I have it on me. And I mean, that just helps them a lot. So if every one of us did that, we could really make a change in the world. And that's what I mean by taking action. It doesn't have to be something huge, just little things like that. And also, I've been complimenting everybody I see. Compliment them on the shoes they're wearing, on the way their hair looks, on the way they did their makeup, just anything to make somebody smile, because when they're smiling, they're happy, and that's raising their vibrations too. It's so easy. Whatever makes you feel good usually makes somebody else feel good too. So tell them that and make them smile. And when you make somebody feel good, you feel good. I promise I would never lie to you. And if the worst that can happen is you won't feel any different. So it's worth a try. And I also want to talk about, y'all, the new presidential election coming up in 2020. I do not discuss politics, first off, but I just want to put out there, I am 32 in May. On May 23rd, I will be 32, and never have voted because I thought my vote didn't matter. I thought that if it wouldn't matter if I voted, like it was just one vote, who cares? Well, apparently I wasn't the only one that thought like that the year that Trump got elected, because 49% of the population did not vote. 49%, guys. So, wonder how we got where we are. So, it looks like all the Trump supporters made it out to vote, but none of the other ones did. And I know that our choices weren't the best, but we do have another possible candidate that's coming up. Her name is Mary Ann Williamson. And first off, before I go on, I do want to say I'm not being paid to say this. Mary Ann is amazing. She's an amazing human being, and she has wonderful policies, and she wants to change so many things in the world, in America, that's going to make the world and America so much better. So one of the things she talks about a lot is that she wants to make sure that all the schools have all the necessary materials they need to teach the kids, because a lot of our schools haven't even been teaching their kids how to read by the time that they're 8 and 9 years old. So she wants to make sure that the kids are being taught correctly and will learn how to read and write by the time they're 8 and 9, and they will have the correct school supplies that they need. And she also is fighting for reparations for slavery, for families of slaves. So that, I mean, pretty big, guys. I've never heard a president ever even have the nerve to say something like that. So she's got big goals and she's got big dreams, and she will be the president, I feel like, and she's the change that we need to see in the world. I believe that she will be the change that we want in the world. So check her out, y'all. I saved her under my playlist. It should be under my channel, under playlist. There's a section that says Mary Ann under my saved playlist, and there's a few videos that I've saved of her doing her speeches. So if you want to check her out and see what she's about, just go there and you can see that, or you can also just Google Mary Ann for 2020 and her videos will come up that way too. I wanted to also say that we got to stop driving slow in the fast lane, guys. Let's go out there and vote, okay? Because, I mean, if we don't, the same thing's going to happen again that we don't want it to. So, I trust and believe that y'all will do the right thing. And also, I want to let you know, I've never donated to anything, but I am donating $1 to Mary Ann's campaign every day, or every month. It's just $1 a month, and it helps her so she can be put on the ballot. So if everybody did that, that would be awesome. And even if just half of us that saw this video, or half of the America, or even just a few of us, somebody, just help her out, guys. Just $1 a month. I mean, come on, we'd use that on Mountain Dew or a pack of gum. So let's help her out and get her on the ballot, because she is going to be the change. I think that's about everything that I wanted to tell y'all, and everything I've learned today. So I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to making another video for y'all. And I will love hearing your comments, and any questions, anything you have, just leave them below and I will answer them as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you subscribers. And I just want to know that I want you to know that I appreciate you so very much. And I love you. Remember, guys, always just show love, show compassion, show unconditional love to everybody that you meet. Even if it's somebody that you may have a problem with and don't really get along with. If you apply love to the situation, there's never a way that it can go wrong. So just think about that. All right, I hope you all have a beautiful weekend until we meet again.